Adam Smith, digital marketing genius, sales funnel guru, online entrepreneur.
Copy consulting versus traditional writing. So the way that we have this structured with copy consulting, this essentially is working more of the strategy. Okay, this is tailored towards more of the offer, the strategy, and the copy. Okay, traditional writing, so this says transaction. This is what we call transformation. So when I first started looking at this, I was like, man, what do I want to do? Because before I was just being the person who was the transaction. And I'll give you guys a perfect example of what this means. So I had a guy come to me and he said, hey, I need some help with this presentation that he was giving. And so he was needing some help with this presentation. And so I went in and I started working with him on his presentation. And I started kind of playing with a lot of different things. And I'd done summer sales and I was good at sales. But the difference between like one-on-one sales, you guys, and one-to-many sales is very, very different. Okay, one-to-many versus one-on-one. Very, very different. And I was using a lot of things from my one-on-one into this one-to-many. And so I wrote this presentation for him. And I handed it off to him, and he did that presentation. And before he was converting about 6% of people who watched the presentation. So 6%, so 6 out of every 100 people would make a purchase, which is okay. That's actually pretty good. It's decent. As soon as I gave him this new presentation, conversions actually dropped. Like, seriously, like this is stuff that I usually don't like to share because it was a pretty big failure. But what I learned is that, like, because I was using these one-to-many methods, I wasn't getting it and I was missing the point. And conversions actually dropped. And you can imagine handing this presentation and like the guy's like, dude, conversions dropped. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're a failure. Like, you made me less money. Like, and I was stressed because I was like, I need to figure this out. And I started thinking, I was like, well, when I was in summer sales, all these people were like, had these objections, or they had these reasons or excuses for not wanting to purchase, for not wanting to buy. And we were using those at the very end. We were overcoming objections at the very end. And so instead, I was like, well, what if we kind of sprinkled that throughout the entire presentation? Like, we kind of started breaking down those different reasons or excuses or objections or insecurities or whatever it might be. And we start breaking that down throughout the presentation instead. And so what we did is I switched around and I started thinking, what are all the different things that are holding people back? And I rewrote the presentation and I went and I handed it to him. The very next presentation, he doubled conversion rates. He went from 6% all the way up to 12%. Okay, it was incredible. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is it. And it was amazing. And I'm going to go through how to actually do that. Actually, in sessions 2 and 3, we're going to break down the actual framework. So when you guys go and you are writing a presentation for your client, then you can actually feel like you're going to do a good job because you understand how to actually make this happen. So, but the problem was that I was just a transaction. Okay, that was it. I was like, hey, he's like, hey, here, write the copy and then switch over and like, okay, thank you very much. And that's it. Okay, how many of you guys are doing that right now? I'm curious. Like, where you get a client and they'll say, hey, here's this project I need you to do. You do the project and then they're like, great, thank you very much. And you're done. And like, that is the end of your relationship until they come back to you. I have quite a few designers who design logos and graphics and things like that are very transactional based, which means that I have something for them to do. they do the work and then we finish and that's it. And I don't know about you guys, but I hated that. I did not enjoy being a transaction because one, I don't get paid as much. Two, I want to feel like I'm actually making a contribution. Like I want to feel like I'm actually contributing towards the success of the business. I wanted to feel like I was making a difference and that I could use that and be like, hey, we made this person this much money and it's all due to my strategy and what I was doing. And so I started transitioning from just this traditional writing to copy consulting. Okay. So we're going to talk about these 3 different points of the offer, the strategy, and the copy itself here. Okay. So let's actually, I'm going to erase this and we're going to break down this model so that you guys can see it. So copy consulting. This is going to change your guys' life. Like as soon as you guys see this and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is going to be the thing that makes all the difference. You guys are going to learn how to get clients. You guys are going to learn how to actually become consultants. You're going to learn what type of people to go after. And it's going to be pretty amazing. So, okay. All right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this high ticket skill of copy consulting. Okay, so when we talk about this, we're not just talking about like copy consulting like in general. Okay, like copy, there's a lot of different things. There's sales pages, there's ads, there's blog posts, there's social media. Copy is words that sell stuff. Okay, that's it. So copy equals words that sell stuff. Now, again, if we come back to the example of this high ticket skill, if you can provide a lot of value, then people are going to pay you a lot. So for instance, when I was doing summer sales, I would make a $5,000 sale. I would get paid $500. So when I went to another industry and I was selling only a service that was only about $500. I was only getting paid about $120 for every sale that I made. So the bigger sale that you can make, the more that you're going to get paid from this. So if we look at all the different things that we can do, you guys have to understand that the pitch is everything. Okay, the pitch is everything. So copy is words that sell stuff. The pitch is everything. So if we're thinking about this high ticket skill, then what is something that could get us paid a lot of money for, that business owners are willing to pay for? So that is simply in selling more products. That's it. You help people sell more products, they are going to help, they are going to pay you handsomely. Okay. So I would make about 10% of every sale that I would make when I was doing this summer sales. And so I started looking, I was like, well, what kind of products can I help these business owners to sell? And so we have 4 different categories. Okay, we have 1, digital. 2 is agencies or services. Physical. Okay, which one do you guys think is going to give the most, is going to be the most lucrative for you? Which one do you think that you could sell the most? In the comments, put 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 is local business. Sorry, it's a little messy. Okay, so if we're trying to help these business owners sell more products, then we're going through, which one do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay, this is digital products. These are agency products, physical products, or local businesses. Local businesses like chiropractors, dentists, massage places, places like that. We're helping them get sell more of their products or get more clients or get more business or whatever it is. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? So we're getting some ones. We're getting some ones. Peggy says 1. Robin says 1. Brian's in the house. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining us. Arnold says 2. What do you guys think? Do you guys think digital products, agency like services, physical products? These are things like e-commerce, things like Amazon, things like that, or local businesses. What do you guys think? Kathy's saying 1 and 2. Ryan says 4. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that these physical products are like usually between, like, if you think about Amazon, these are usually, you can find some high ticket products, but it's like you're not going to get as much success doing that. So physical products is probably out. Nobody said 3, so I'm glad I'm not offending anybody. So 3 is out. So what do you guys think? 1, 2, 3. So we're getting some 4s, we're getting some 1s, we're getting a lot of 1s. Okay, so I'm going to tell you it's not local business. These people are very, very difficult it's really, really hard to get results for local business because they need to do a lot of stuff. Like, you can generate leads for them, but like if you don't understand how to do that, it makes it really, really hard. So 1 and 2. What do you guys think? We're getting some 1s, 1 or 2. What do you guys think? Okay, so I'm going to tell you that for us, that it's actually 1. Now, why is it 1? It's 1 because of the profit margins for these business owners. Okay, the profit margins are usually 90% plus. What is a profit margin? Profit margin means that they are making 90% of the profit of every sale that they make. Okay, so if it only costs them about 10%, and it's usually because it's digital, they can sell as many as they can. So we're trying to find people, business owners who sell digital products. So what sort of digital products are these? What is a digital product? So a digital product is something that provides some sort of transformation. People are some sort of expert. There's some sort of person that can help people in some area of their life. Maybe they're helping them in health. They're trying to help them lose weight. Maybe they're helping them to regain in their marriage. Maybe they're trying to help people get more customers or get more clients, or they're helping people with their marketing, or maybe they're teaching dog training, or they're helping learn how to run a marathon. It's some sort of knowledge-based business that these people are selling. And so if we're trying to help them sell more of these products, let's look at who this customer is. Who is this person that we want to sell for? So in copy consulting, let's talk about the who. So this person, there's a lot of different things that we can do. But if this is a business owner who is selling a digital product, then the who is some type of course creator. Okay, this, you guys, this is our customer. That's right. Ebooks, coaching, that's exactly right. So course creators, coaches, consultants, experts. Okay, so it's not just any type of person who is a coach, consultant, or an expert. It's not just any kind of person. There's a very specific audience that we are going to be going after. Now, the result, so let's talk about the problem. What problem these people are facing. Okay, so they want to sell more of their programs. That's the problem. Think about this guy that I was talking to. So he had this presentation was converting at 6%. He had a program that he sold for $3,000 that he was selling, and so he wanted to sell more of those programs. So he hires me to come in And he's like, Adam, help me sell more of these programs. So me being a copywriting consultant thinks, okay, what is the most effective medium of converting somebody from a client into, or converting someone from a lead into a paying customer? What is the most effective way to do that? And so I actually am curious. Let's come back to the whiteboard. What you guys think. So one, there's a couple different ways that we can do it. So number one, we're going to do another poll here. Okay. So what is the most effective way to convert somebody from a customer, or from a, sorry, I keep saying that, from a lead into a sale? So there's a couple different ways. There's a sales page. Okay. There's a podcast. Let's say you have a podcast and you say, hey, go buy this thing. Maybe it's maybe one-on-one sales, or 4, a webinar. So what do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? What do you guys think? The most effective way to convert somebody. This is phone sales. What's the most effective way to help people on here? Sales page, a podcast, doing phone sales, or doing a webinar? Okay, so we're getting some 4s. We're getting some 4s. Robin says 4. Peggy says 4. What do you guys think? Sales page, podcast, one-on-one sales, or a webinar? 4s, 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 4s. Okay. Yes. Okay. So for a mass audience, number 4 is correct. Now, when they're doing high ticket sales, which is a little bit different, high ticket sales, one-on-one is the best. This is usually anything over $2,000. What are we converting exactly? So we're converting leads into paying customers, helping people sell more of their programs. That's what we're converting. Leads into paying customers. Yeah, so it's a webinar, right? For a mass audience. That's what we want to do. Anything less than 2K. So these coaches and course creators, they have this problem. They want to sell more of their programs right here. They want to convert more of their leads into paying customers. So if we help them make more sales, then they are going to be more, they're going to be more than happy to give us, to pay us accordingly, because of that. So now that they have this problem, what can we do for them? What is the result? Where are these people? So we don't necessarily want to go after new people. Okay? So why don't we want to go after new people? What do you guys think? Why would we not want to go after someone who is a brand new course creator? Maybe they have an idea, they have this thing that they want to do. Why do you guys think that would not be a good idea to do that? Why do you think we should not go after people who are brand new? What problem does that give us for what problem arises because somebody is brand new? And I'm actually going to list them out. There's actually quite a few different things and reasons that we're not going to go after people who are brand new. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Why do you feel like we should not go after somebody who is brand new? Okay, not enough to be profitable. Yes. What do you mean not enough to be profitable? What's not profitable? Not enough to be profitable. That's right. So I think according to this, it's these people, they don't have a lot of money. They don't, like, they're brand new, right? Like, they don't have a ton of money to get started. Harder to enter the market. Yes. Harder to enter market. Yeah, when somebody has a brand new idea, that's really, really sketchy for us, right? To go in to help these people. Okay, let's see what else we got. No metrics to compare us to. Yes, so no metrics. So how do they know? Sorry, you guys. How do they know that we're actually doing a good job? No metrics. That's right. What else? What else do you guys think? Unrealistic expectations, timeline, lack of money, lack of sales ability. Yeah, totally. You don't know how successful they'll be, so they won't pay as much at first. Yeah, so these people, they're like, hey, I have this idea, this is what I want to do. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of resources. It's really hard to enter the market. They have no metrics to compare to. And we are going into an unproven offer, totally unproven offer. Okay. So this is terrible. This is not what we want to do. So what do? We go after people who are existing. Okay. Existing course creators. These are the people that we want to go after. Okay. These course creators, they already have some sort of presentation. They already have something, but guess what, you guys? They are an expert in their craft. They're usually not an expert in copywriting. And so they're trying to figure this whole thing out. They're trying to do it themselves, and they are struggling to do it. If you guys take anything away from this, is that you guys have to stay in your lane. What I mean is, if you are good at copywriting, be good at copywriting. If you're an expert in one particular craft, be an expert in that craft. Don't try to be the person who's the jack of all trades, okay? Because that doesn't help anybody. Okay, so are we good? Can I erase this? So, because I need some more room. My whiteboard's not big enough. So we're going after existing course creators. What are we doing for them? We're helping them sell more of their programs by optimizing their sales presentation.